to another episode of your podcast, The Unknown. Your host, Caesar. It's only a 2-minute show today. 3 with our behind the scenes
ghost.
Yeah,
We're gonna call him the ghost.
He's ghosting us.
The ghost DP.
DP. Say what's up, dog.
Oh,
you got your
up?
full mic on there.
I have a mic. I have a camera on me.
You also have your camera,
Yeah.
so you definitely. We're gonna make sure that we get that on there. Thank you for stopping by again today. For those that don't know, he's not making a lot of appearances. He has school going on. He has work. He just started his new job about a month and a half ago, doing some major editing with his company.
Yeah.
Or teaching others how to become very proficient at
Editing,
Video, yeah.
taping.
Yeah, all of it.
What
All
is
of
that
it.
job? What is that job considered? What is the name of that job?
Well, I'm an instructor, basically.
You are an instructor.
Yeah, I'm an instructor, and we make videos and we take pictures for the organization.
for the organization.
Yeah, for us.
And your job is to teach the new clients or customers that come in there how to be able to do that on their own, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna talk much about the specific
Yeah,
Right.
case, but I got people who I teach video and audio and photography. It's the best job I've ever had, because it's what I do.
That's what
That's
That's
what you
what I
love
do.
to
You
do when you're
landed.
doing what you love to do. So
Yeah,
that's great.
you landed a
Yeah,
job. That
yeah,
is
yeah.
so cool.
It's not like the 100% perfect job that I want, obviously, but like for where I am, it's like 100%.
No,
like,
but
I never
it-
thought I had a
but-
job like this. At
But
this
it's
point.
like a lot of people out there. For example, you start going to school and you majoring in crime or like forensics, but your real job is a manager at McDonald's.
Right.
Like how that doesn't have any kind of resemblance to what you're trying to do.
Right.
You at least are in your field.
Yes.
And as much as you're teaching, I'm sure you're learning.
Oh yeah.
So you see what
It's
I'm
a
saying?
huge
Like,
learning experience. It's a huge step in the right direction. Like
So,
I'm moving forward. That's the
I am
thing.
very
Like,
glad for you in
Yeah,
that
thank
aspect. Yes.
So I'm busy, but I'm here now. I'll just chime in. Here
Yeah,
and there.
no, most definitely. That's the whole goal of this project. We got Lodis back at it again with the fresh cut.
You see me now.
Yeah,
You see me now.
yeah.
You don't.
Hey, psych.
Yeah.
So really quick, I know you're not too much into that, but me and Lodis have previously discussed this. So the whole Bucks and their offense and talking from football and being on the empty stadiums, we did want to touch back up on the Bucks. So we went and we had what it seemed like a really awesome, great season. 6-2. We lost a game. We went 6-3 against New Orleans. Normally we go split on the 2 games that we play
have to
against
stop
them.
there and say this before, because I feel like you're bypassing that. Like that
No,
was
I'm
a
not gonna
terrible
bypass it.
loss.
Yeah,
And
no.
but we're still true fans, so we're
Yes,
still
yes.
here. However, that was horrible.
It was about.
Like
Did
everybody
not
was,
expect that at
Yes.
all. We were
They-
not thinking.
it's
a
like the whole
38-3.
team had a bad day.
Yeah, no, everybody. Even the coach was having a bad day.
Yeah,
They
even the
couldn't
coach. The coach didn't know what to do. That
Yeah,
guy was like,
they did not know what play to put out there anyway.
Nah.
So, one of me and Lildy's like out of camera conversations all the time. Disagreement is, I don't think Mike Evans is the most amazing, or not the most amazing. In basic opinion, a really good offensive wide receiver that you want to have in your team. And he disagreed with me, and I was like, "No,
100%. So he doesn't. It's not that he says that I understand he's not the greatest. He's not the greatest right now. Like he's not. But he said he's definitely a great receiver.
he's a hell of a
He's
of a
definitely
wide
a great receiver. And then you wanted to play him down and say that Godwin
I did
better
use,
than Evans. So everybody out there, if you're watching this, comment down below.
yeah, Godwin
Say
or
who
Evans.
you got, because it's either Godwin or it's Evans. And
Don't come with Antonio Brown. Don't come with
right.
tight ends. No, it's
Evans?
Mike Evans and Godwin.
And I tell you
Yeah.
what, to me, my point of view is this: who gets the most, who gets targeted the most at the end zone?
Oh,
Evans.
It's Mike Evans.
Yeah, I think he's
Okay,
he's the person that is more targeted in the end zone in the whole league.
Yeah, I mean,
And why is that? because guys is tall, he's 6'5", he's fast. You know what I mean? So
Or
like,
was fast.
was fast. I think he's kind of slow.
This
He's
year,
slower now. So
to me, this year since game one, blame it on whatever kind of injury you want. To me, I haven't seen a fast dude, tall, whatever,
6'5", I think.
6'5", 6'6", 6'7", whatever. I mean, I know they give him extra inches in
he's
in
fast
height
for
advantage.
his height.
No,
you know what I mean?
definitely, most definitely, he's a great dude. I want the best for my team. So if he's gonna catch every ball you throw him, unrealistically speaking, I know any wide receiver will catch every single ball they throw at him. I think based on the whole conversation that we were having was me, in my opinion, if I was like Tom Brady, yes, he's a great target. I would use Godwin a lot more, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not a quarterback. I don't see what Tom Brady sees. Godwin has 8 receiving touchdowns last time I checked in 10 games. So that's a little bit under 1 a game. And I'm sure
so he doesn't
Godwin,
get target as much.
Yeah, no, but
But there must be a reason there, man.
No,
you're not in practice. Maybe in practice he's not performing as well as he needs to.
But like I said, so I personally like Godwin more of a wide receiver because I wasn't following the Bucs all that much last year.
But I mean, if we go back to 2016 when we went the first time, right?
Yeah, no, he was
remember
great.
That?
No.
The first game we went to was the Bucs against Seahawks. I think it was. At least that's my first and only game that I've gone to. But then after that, I became a fan. That was back in 2016. We won. We even had Jamie Winston there doing his crazy shit.
But we won that game that we went to.
We won. But who shined the most?
No, it was Mike Evans.
And Mike Evans was making crazy-ass plays, man.
Yeah.
Like, this guy was running, and
Who
guys...
we saw Seattle. Wasn't the Seattle game?
Yeah, well, it was
against
Seattle.
Russell Wilson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? And I remember because I actually had seats all the way in the back.
Yeah.
And I walked all the way to the front, and then I got kicked out from the front. But then I found my way back in there, and I saw a few plays, man. And this guy just... He moves now. He's tall and he can catch the ball.
Let me tell you,
that's all we need.
In my opinion, this is how maybe the other day when I said something, it came across wrong because I don't really follow players. And for you, he impacted you and you liked what you saw. Therefore, that was your most entertaining, probably football player from that team to watch. Not to me. So I can understand why you took that as like I completely cursed you out, and it was like. You suck.
No, but then after that, you kept doing it.
No, but either way. So, no, but then now that I look at it, so you saw how I am with, like, picking Tom Brady over Mahomes, right? You see what I
said that.
Like, the perspective that I'm going to give you is when I talk about a player, I talk about the player of the position. So, when we talk about wide receivers, in my opinion, for a little while there, my favorite receiver to watch, if you give me the option to, it will be Antonio Brown. Except for the last year when he didn't play.
To me, my favorite is Hill.
Tyreek
Hill.
Tyreek Hill? Yeah, from Kansas?
Yes, to me. Because that guy's...
No, but he is unbelievably... There's no amount of kind of word description to use him for him because I seen him.
The cheetah.
Yeah, no, like he's crazy fast, crazy good. But Antonio Brown, right, as my favorite receiver. Then quarterback is Tom Brady. Yeah, and he has been since he was with the Patriots for the longest time. So when I look at that, running backs, it was probably Le'Veon Bell. I was not a fan of the Steelers, and those that do know how much I like the Steelers, I only got to like the Steelers because when I had long hair, they told me I looked like Troy Polamalu with the hair. So I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
and that's why I started following. But I was not like a diehard fan of the Pittsburgh, that wasn't my team. I did since when we went to Tampa Bay, that we went to go watch the games and Tito would talk to us about them. I was like, oh yeah, I like them.
Right, right.
Like they're really this is the team that we can cheer for, that we can go to their games and be like true fans. And ever since then, I even bought a Jamie Winston colorless jersey.
It's
And
cursed, by the way.
It
This
is
jersey is cursed. Because every time we watch a game and you put that jersey on, we lose.
We lose.
Like I think the 3 times that we have lost this year,
It's because I've been
you
wearing that jersey.
wore that jersey.
Even for the Packers game, I did not wear the jersey,
See, and we won.
and we looked like we were gonna lose, and then we came back and won.
Yeah, no.
Yo, I'm burning
It's-
that.
burn it.
Burning that jersey.
Oh no, just keep it and don't put it on so we can have a good luck.
No, but this
As
is,
long as you don't put it on.
this, no.
Daddy, what do you chime in on this?
I don't watch sports. I don't know, but it's just weird. The whole shirt and like, people, why is that such a thing with sports? Like,
Right?
having
Like the lucky
Yeah.
boxer or
It
whatever.
is. Yeah. Like people wearing like a specific set of underwear
Yeah.
for the specific kind of event. I agree with that, but I am going as far as to say this: if we beat Kansas, I'm burning that jersey.
Which
if we beat Kansas City Chiefs next Sunday,
and you burn
I'm
that
burning.
jersey and we win the Super Bowl.
no. Oh, okay. Yeah. No.
Yeah, then that was. Yeah.
At that point, I buy whoever jersey you want me to buy.
Yeah, we'll be eating W's like Jamie Winston used
I'm
to do.
really upset at the fact that you told me that James is the whole like.
Yeah.
After
He did that.
after Drew
Y'all see
Brees
it?
beat Tampa,
Yeah,
not him,
bro. He didn't do anything. He was
He only
in the
played for
bench
the last
the whole
3
time,
minutes. He
bro.
only played the last 3 minutes of the
Oh
game.
yeah, they put him in just because
didn't
we were
get
losing so bad,
He didn't get shit.
bro. Then he comes into the they interviewing what's his name,
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, yeah, and then he comes in the back like earning W. It's like get the fuck out of here, bro. Like you the second, what's it called?
Second string.
Second stream, bro. Just go and eat some ice cream. How about that? How about you
Man.
go and eat some ice cream, bro?
It's a deception the fact that he did that against the Bucks.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, dude. You got
Yo,
traded.
he's sorry as
You-
fuck.
Like, your performance of the year before that is quote unquote crazy because of the amount of
Yeah,
like
he had some good
lost
games.
that you had. No, it wasn't even the good games. It's not a matter of having good games. It just statistically what he did, it was impressive. That you throw so many touchdowns and so many yards
Yeah. And they lose so
accumulated.
many times.
and lose so many times, but it was only losing like X amount of throws versus
But that's
the
the-
same amount
don't
of
think it was-
interceptions.
No, it was about the yards. So he'll move, right?
Yeah, so much. Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
much to almost come to the end zone.
And not
But
score.
then he wanted either score or he was throw an interception.
No, but
at the end of a
just
great
bro, but it's just
run.
it's just as bad that you throw 32 touchdowns and 31 interceptions. Like, how
crazy.
can you do that
Yeah.
as a quarterback? Like, and then we win the season. I think we went like 7-11 or 7-9,
don't
or
remember.
6-10.
I
You
don't
know,
remember
like
what happened yesterday.
yeah, but to me,
Yeah.
that's just how crazy it is. And for him to take it, I mean, I guess he just got hurt with the
Yeah.
fact that his old team traded him and then they won by that much.
Has anybody seen the Kevin Hart new stand-up
Oh, I
comedy?
saw
on
it.
Netflix?
No, I saw that it was there, but I didn't
Did
click on
you
it.
actually click play on that? Or not
Yeah,
yet?
I clicked it and then I watched like 10 minutes. It was all right.
You,
I
you
watched.
sound very dissatisfying about it.
That's the thing. I don't get excited about Kevin Hart anymore because I feel like
Anymore?
I feel like he
What did
fall
he
from that
do?
pedestal.
What did he do to make you fall?
Okay, so I went to this concert
Yeah.
in El Paso, Texas, right? And I went to see him. And when I saw him, like to me, that he has, that every big comedian has a whole bunch of people come in and before them, and they do some jokes and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, the
and
openers,
then
openers.
the
Yeah,
openers, yeah. To me, the openers were funnier than Kevin Hart,
Yeah, no,
and that was when they irresponsible tour.
Yeah, okay.
So
okay,
that
okay.
one, that
Man,
to
that's
me,
a jab. You just took a jab at Kevin
I'm
Hart.
just saying. I'm just
You-
saying,
you
bro. It
stabbed him.
was, and I need to watch it, and he needs to make us like fall in love with him again, because he
Like
he
that.
loves me, bro. He loves
Wow.
me. He loves me with that one. When I saw that the Cowboys, they call it Cowboys, I think it is the Red Cowboys or some shit. Like when they were funnier, like when I'm telling you, like I was cracking up with them, and then Kevin Hart came on, and I barely maybe a few smiles. No giggles.
That you actually,
no,
that you
a few
actually
smiles,
didn't
like,
have a great like a fun time.
Right. Right. To me, the openers were funnier than Kevin
That's like
Hart,
a,
and
that's
that
a that's a
that and I
literally
just have
straight
to
jab.
I just have to say it because it was true. So
Oh.
then after that,
And you
I
saw it
haven't cared
live.
much about Kevin Hart,
And you saw it live.
and I saw it live. Yes,
I was there too.
live.
Oh,
Eh?
you went? You went
Yeah,
to
I
the
was
same
there.
part?
To the Irresponsible tour?
Yeah, I think so.
No,
I
with
went-
me.
yeah, with you and Genesis.
Were you there?
I think so. I sat like separately from you guys because I got my
Yes,
tickets.
you did game.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
there. I
Oh, was
remember.
it
You,
in
you
Texas?
remember the No, I thought it was in Texas that we went to see the
No,
Irresponsible
it was
tour.
here. It was in Tampa.
Was it?
It was
Is
the
that
one.
has been the only time that you ever been to his concert?
No, I've been a few times, so that's why I
Right,
get
right,
confused.
right.
I went to the one where he's like he pops out of the like floor,
Yeah.
like there's a thing to do, and then he does a bit where he sits on the chair and there's a toilet behind him.
Right.
That's the one I went to. Is that irresponsible?
No, I don't think that's it. No, that's.
So do you feel the same way? Do you think
Yeah.
that he was very
Oh,
overrated?
you see, yes, we went to that one.
Yeah.
To me, I like that one. That's the one that he had the big screen in the screen
Yeah.
in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's the one I went to.
Okay, so to me that one was fine.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Responsible tour
Oh,
that I
okay.
went to. I think it was on Texas, in El Paso,
Mm-hmm.
and it was completely trash.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
He was completely trash. The openers were great.
Dang. Well, I mean, I've never been to one live. You saying that kind of puts me in a position that I would never go watch him live.
No,
I would
because
just-
the first time was great to me.
No, but
I didn't like it much. But
like the shows that they already put on Netflix or stand-up comedy shows is normally a really good experience that he had. That he
Right.
was getting great feedback from the viewers. So maybe at that point it's more like, oh, okay, that's very doable. So because of what you're saying, I might look at it and be like, I probably don't even spend more money to go watch him.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't go to see his.
No, but you
show
just had a bad
anymore.
experience. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I wouldn't go.
So this one
So
that
that-
you were watching,
Yeah, it was alright. Like I only watched. I can't say much because I only watched like 10 minutes, 15
Yeah.
minutes. So
okay.
you can't judge. I can't judge it all the way. So, but it was alright. He started like he always does, like talking about his family. He started talking about COVID. That's the first thing.
Oh, the very first.
yeah, the very first topic.
Also, I wonder how long was this show actually filmed?
No, this was filmed not that long ago
That's what
because it
I'm
was
saying,
done
yeah.
from his house.
Huh?
Yes.
So this is like a whole
So,
like at home kind of presentation.
Pretty much. So he how it starts. This is just the opener, so you guys, it's not a spoiler. But he's just at his house. He's at his room. He says hi to his kids. He says hi to his wife, and then says, "Okay, I'll be right back, guys." And then he just walks and he walks to another room, like a huge room he has in his house. Cool
Like
as
his
heck.
office, probably. Yeah.
No. This is like it was made for him to do a stand up there, like just for him to do it. So he goes, and then there's actually a live audience. Everybody has their mask on, and then he said, "Hey, hi, how everybody doing?" And he said, "Oh, this is the first time that I can actually hear you guys saying how you doing. So how you doing?" And everybody said, "Good," because they're literally there's a few people. There's like 4 people here, 2 people here, 2 people here, 4 people here, 4 people here, 4 people here, 2 people here, 4 people here. That's it.
So no, in his house, no more than 20 people.
That's how it looked like to me. yeah.
Right. Wow. That's
So that's
actually really
that,
cool.
that's who he's doing that.
He was
stand-up
just getting some
comedy too.
audience to get fed off, like
Right.
whenever he said some
Mhm.
funny stuff.
Yeah.
Man, what a time. So last night I was actually watching a recap on the NFL game, the Cardinals versus Seattle, because that was actually the game that I really wanted to watch due to the first time that we saw them and them landing in their conference. They were 6-3 both before playing this game, and Cardinals beat them last time. Remember that we were like working on the podcast, and all of a sudden
Yes.
we just saw like the last little bit of it. So I
Mhm.
wanted to watch the rematch between them. And as I'm watching the rematch, and literally I don't know if the recap that I was watching it was without the commentators, which I think that's what it was. It was very, very, very silent, very not a lot of noise, and I was able actually to hear like the players
No way.
run, talk, scream. When they make a tackle, you hear the plastic of like the helmet and the shoulder pads clashing with each other. So
That's cool.
that was really cool to watch. And then I'm over here thinking, when you look at major sports, from the beginning of time, from the moment that you ever watch like a big sports team play, there's always an audience. There's always people
Right.
going to the games. And now I don't know where was the game played. Was it in Seattle Cardinals? There was no fan base, and you hear these people like getting excited like among each other. Like,
No way.
like this is the people that you know like you were cheering me on.
Right.
Like,
Right.
we go out and you getting hyped because this is game time. This is where you make your money.
Right.
And all of a sudden you have to cheer me. Like, you are my fan. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
The
me
teammate
look-
is their fan.
Correct. Like,
Right.
11 people on the field. You gonna make a tackle. There is no fan base like, woo!
Right.
Like, you make it a tackle. It's only your guys. Like, the people that you've been seeing all week at practice.
Yeah.
These are the people that will come over and like celebrate with you and get you hyped up, bro. And imagine you playing, like for a good majority of your life under pressure with people, and all of a sudden it's just you
Yeah.
and your guys, your practice squad. Not a
Right.
lot of people cheering you. So I thought it was really cool. And you're hearing all these players like grunting and getting mad and yelling and getting upset, or like imagine being in the middle of the field and as an example, basketball, when we shoot, that you go like you yell to like throw them out of focus. They literally do that in real life.
That's cool.
You know, like it is. You hear him like yell and scream and like trying to like the quarterback when he's trying to get an offside, like him yelling like crazy things or like numbers like "hut," and you can hear them saying all these things. And then I just kind of focused a little bit too much, and I thought if I was on the opposite side of that field, like, or like me going against the quarterback, and me hearing this kind of things, how would I react? And I don't
Right.
think it's an emotion that we will ever be able to like find out just from seeing.
Right. You gotta be. You gotta be
You
there.
have to live it.
However,
Yeah.
do you think that this is a question that I'm gonna pose to you? Do you think the players play? They're not playing as they would if they had an
With the
audience.
fans,
Like,
yes,
you think the
yes,
fans
yes.
actually? Because I feel like
All of these games have gotten
But-
impacted due to that.
yeah.
All of these
Because you get
any
hyped
game.
up, the whole team gets
Yeah,
hyped
yeah,
up.
most
So
definitely.
they're not playing
All
to
these
the
outcomes,
best quality.
Yeah,
is
all of
what I'm
these
saying.
outcomes are very much like thrown off by what this whole year has brought up to
And-
them.
And the thing is, too, there's something called home court advantage for
For
a reason.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
when you are at your house, for example, the Tampa Bay is here. You know what I mean? All these thousands
the
of
crowd
fans
cheering, them,
cheering
even
your
if they
name,
do, even if they do a bad
touchdown.
thing.
Yeah,
Even
no.
if they do
Come
something
on,
bad, yeah.
defense, defense. Like that motivates you.
Actually-
You're a defensive player.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah,
You
I
get
gotta
hyped
make
up,
a play.
yeah.
I got all these people watching me. You know.
Yeah,
So yeah.
you want to show out because that's where the name came from. When you show out, it's because when it mattered the most, you did something outstanding, and it was for a reason, because of the fans, because of you wanting to make that impression. If you take all of that away from that, and it feels like just a regular pickup game that you step outside and you go and play, how much is that really gonna mean to you?
Right. Right.
So, and I think it was actually in Seattle, because I remember, like, I saw like something like a little design that said 12, and I remember that Seattle was known as the 12-man defense or whatever.
The 12 man.
Yeah, it was like the
I thought they
boom
could only
boom
be
12.
11.
Yeah, the fan is number 12.
Oh.
Yeah, when you go to the game and how much people were there, and how, I guess, how emotional the vibe of having so many people there was. Like, they call it the 12-man defense team or something. I forgot what is the term. I will have to look it up. I'll probably post it like on the bottom of the video when we edit this. But that's it. It was called something like that, the 12-man defense, because of the fans always yelling. So what that meant was, like, when they are playing defense, or how loud the stadium will get, the quarterback wasn't able to call audibles. Because if you see on the regular game, the quarterback, if he sees something on the defense, he will stop and he will yell something and change the play. Well, players were not able to hear the quarterback of how loud the stadium got. Yeah.
Wouldn't that affect also the defense?
No,
between them
because
communicating?
remember, the defense is different. It's a slightly different role.
Right.
as the
they
offense.
play out of
Correct.
instincts.
Correct. Like they have a zone or coverage, or like whatever the defense original play is. Like, okay, this is my area, or that's my player. That's the two options they have. When they do the huddle, like whatever the name of the play is that they call. Okay, me 54. My job is the linebacker, the running back. So when they snap the ball, my job is where's the running back. Your job is the tight end. Their job is his corner. So that's man.
Yeah, man-to-man defense.
Yeah, zone. I'm gonna make sure, like when
That
they do the
anything
zone,
that gets to this
yeah,
zone
like
is
if
mine.
I see anybody running through here, I just have to make sure this is my zone, like where I'm watching. That player shouldn't be running, and that's my responsibility.
Right,
That's all it is. Quarterback, on the opposite hand, they have to see that the way that they line up, it's like,
And
oh,
then
this
to
is gonna
change
be
the
a
play,
zone. Okay, like I see how they move. That's why they call when they call the audible and you see a player running, depending on how the defense moves, that's why they call on the play and say, oh, they're playing zone because that man didn't follow him. Right. So this is the play that we're gonna run. But when you are about to make those calls and you can hear anything because all you hear is people screaming, when you yell that out and you can hear me, that's why they call it the 12-man defense. Like,
that's cool.
And it's the fans.
Cool. That's
but
cool.
it's Seattle that they were playing, and I think it was at their house. But it was just crazy. When I saw that, I'm like, this Corona is changing everything. Kevin Hart, multimillionaire individual, doing a stand-up comedy from his house. Sports, still plenty of areas that nobody's there because of the Corona. Tampa is Tampa. we always gonna have people
Florida
there.
is wild anyways.
Yeah. We're trying to go out to
Yeah.
a game, like.
I don't know. I've been trying to get tickets to go to the game, but it's so hard to actually acquire those tickets.
Yeah, no, I'm
and
sure
they're expensive right now.
I'm sure that was when they say, oh, we're releasing some tickets.
Some
like
tickets,
people
and then
were,
I went to check, and then
people
I
were
couldn't
on
find
it.
any. I'm like, what the heck? I thought they said they were gonna release some
I
tickets.
checked, but that was like 3 weeks ago. So I have a feeling that if we didn't buy them 3 weeks ago, we're not.
That's
getting
it. We're
them.
done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking, like, I can't even remember what was the last movie I saw in theaters. Have either of you been to the theaters since
We
COVID?
can talk about that.
No.
What was the last movie you watched on theaters, if you can remember? And, like, what was the best theater experience you ever had watching a movie? Because, now we can't go to the movies.
Yeah,
what was the best theater experience you had watching a movie?
So
like, in the
I
theaters?
consider myself like a theater junkie.
Yeah.
And for those that are
Me too,
out
me
there,
too.
Yeah, I
that-
know this too. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
well, I mean, I don't think he's much. Well, yeah,
More than
we
you.
will go all the time. Bro,
Yeah, no. But
What,
I'm
what
way
do you
more
mean
than
more
you.
than me? I don't think
I
you
know
are.
Leldis
No,
went to the
yes,
theater a
yes.
lot.
No,
Yes.
you can't.
Bro,
be.
me and Genesis will
Yeah.
go all the time, like
All the
every
time.
week at least
You
2 to
and
3
Genesis?
times.
I will go by myself. What are you talking about?
I have gone by myself when Genesis doesn't want to go. I'll go watch a movie by
You
myself.
still do it
It's
solo.
super sad. I put my hoodie
Sad?
on. Yeah, I put my
No.
hoodie. Who goes to the movie by themselves?
do.
Lonely
What do you-
people do. I put my hoodie
I'll be
on
so
so
happy.
nobody recognizes
No,
me.
there will be
I'm
nobody
a popcorn.
talking to you.
It's weird. It's weird.
It is weird to go to the movies by
Listen,
yourself.
bro, I had Atom. I think it was the app that you pay a membership and you can go as many times as you want. I had that.
Okay, I have Fandango, and we got a discount because we bought so many movies.
I was diamond on Fandango. Can you beat me?
I probably was Diamond, but it was Genesis account. Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
look- we're
hold
gonna
on,
look it
hold
up.
on.
We're
Okay,
gonna-
I'm gonna beat you. I had the AMC
Yeah.
a preferred pass, so we would skip everybody in line and buy the tickets. We would skip everybody to buy the food. We would get discounts on the food and the food inside too.
I don't think I had an AMC around here. It's because
Mic dropped.
it's because that's the only reason why, because there's no AMC.
Well, yeah, we had the membership, and we have the best
Is
membership
this in El Paso?
in El Paso.
That's why. Get
yeah,
out of here.
no.
And you get military discounts, so you get to see the movie.
Yes.
The movie for like $6.
No, $8.
Whatever. We're get
Yeah.
out of here.
I
That's why
still
you
went
went
more
so
than
many
you.
times.
I bet you.
Okay, maybe. I'm not gonna keep arguing because of the fact of the discount. But I'm telling you, bro, I used to go all the time. Precisely on that, I don't remember what was the last movie
Yeah,
I
they just saw in
saw.
theater. But what was the best theater experience?
I
you ever
went
had?
to one actually
What
in
movie was
Texas.
that? Yeah, what movie?
It was a 3D movie. I don't recall exactly which one it was, but this movie theater had like a whole restaurant as you go in, like the whole like it wasn't even a chain brand restaurant. uh, and it looked like a theater from back in like the 60s. Like a very open. Well, that was the decorations. It was like Greece, like open in the space, and it had a bunch of columns and like uh like fake trees everywhere and like hanging plants, and it looked like an outdoor experience theater. And then when you went in, you had the most amazing like recliners chairs that it's literally probably about the same width and this comfortable. And the 3D glasses that they gave you, they were not the little plastic ones. I don't know if you ever remember the carton ones.
Yeah, the blue
That
and
are
red.
blue and red. Yeah, like it wasn't the blue or red. Neither was the black plastic hard ones that you like.
Yeah, the
at
one they use
Universal.
now. Yeah.
No, the ones from Universal. Do you ever saw those?
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, that you technically were supposed to like recycle them at the end, and now they have cool like little black glasses, black frame glasses. No, these you look like you were like stepping like Back to the Future
Yeah.
because these even had like cushion
Oh, really?
on here, and they were like battery operated. And when you actually put them on, they were actually heavy on your face. So you go in and when you put them on, there's like a little button, and like I guess that's what they allow it to be 3D. So that was my coolest experience. And the movie, it was a 3D movie, but I don't recall what it was.
So it's interesting, like your best movie theater experience doesn't even have to do with the movie.
No,
it's just, you
because
just mean like the experience of
true.
just like going
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was a nice theater.
No,
I was
well,
thinking more of like
traumatizing movie.
no, like
what scarred you.
the
or?
theater experience made the movie better. Like the fact that the movie has music and you can hear around.
Well,
okay.
okay.
In the audience reaction
So
to it.
very short. It was it too.
Okay.
Because to the movie that I went to the movie theater that I went to, that was just recently since it just came out again, the remake.
Yeah.
The whole chair vibrates, and the sound in the back, like I guess the seat has speakers on the backside. So when you hear like the clown,
That's terrifying.
Pennywise?
I don't wanna watch that movie with.
yeah, no, when Pennywise is like in the back in the house,
Yeah.
that you hear like the step crawling in the back, the vibration of the chair was so high, and the sound was so sharp that I felt like the fucking clown was behind my head. Like I literally turn around, I'm watching, and you're like somebody running like in the hallway, bro. And I literally turn around, and then I look to my nieces that they're like on the other side, and I'm like, what was that? They're like, oh no, this chairs have like speakers over in the headrest.
That's crazy.
And
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
oh, okay, thank God. Like for a second, I thought I was inside of the movie, which is
That's
creepy.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the way it's made.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, I remember it's something like that, but in Universal, have you gone through
The 4D rides?
No, the one that actually takes you all the way up like this, and then it does like a little hop, and then you actually like drop, like
Rocket something? No?
rocket something that has the music.
Yeah, the music. Oh, that's a dope roller coaster.
Right. So that's what you described. Remind me too.
Okay.
Was it like that? Like with the because that one has the
No,
speakers
because I didn't
over
even-
here, and you can listen
when
to
I-
music while you're riding the
as
whole.
you're riding, yeah,
Right.
and the whole track is meant to go as
Okay,
far
Siri.
as
shut-
yeah. No, but
What about you, Louis?
not like that.
Let me see.
You've been to the theater.
I feel like maybe the one in Sarasota is pretty good. The one that they bring the food out, you eating ice cream, watching the movie. The seats have heated seats.
No, but I mean like a specific movie that you went to
that I watched.
that that being in the theater made it better than if you just watched it at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just having that big screen and watching it with an audience. Like for example, for me it was Endgame. Like Avengers Endgame, just because we were so hyped to go
I feel
see
like
that.
that's just the movie, though.
It is the movie, but it's
go ahead,
like
go ahead.
we were so hyped
Of course.
to go.
Yeah.
We went like early in the morning, like at 9 a.m. because everything else was sold out. And like just like every surprise.
Was this on release date?
It was yes, it was the day of. Yeah, some people had like watched it.
Oh
a few
no,
days
I am
before.
one of those.
We
I
don't
am one of
even
those.
remember. Like, I feel like that's so strange now. Like, going to a movie theater on release day to watch a movie. You remember that feeling, like that anxiety? You want to go.
Yeah.
You
I
tell your
used
friends
to go
that
all
that's
the time.
that's
that
so
was,
cool.
That was the only time that I would go.
Bro.
Release date. Any
Oh
movie.
no,
Release date.
that's the thing with me. If the movie's not like super good, like Endgame or like something like
Mhm.
that, like I wouldn't go on release day. I would probably
It's too
go like
busy.
2 or 3 days after.
Mhm.
Like on the
'cause
weekend. On the weekend.
the,
You would
yeah,
just-
no, on
Yeah.
the weekend I would just go maybe on Sunday, and go watch it. So, but I that's the thing. I don't know. I can't pinpoint a movie that
No.
I watched
The thing
that
with that,
impact me so much.
the only
watching
thing with
it
that
like
movie
that.
was like the audience reaction was so like we went. It was
Impactful.
9 in the morning. Every surprise, all the freaking fans were like
I got
jumping
something.
out their seats. Like I went with one of my friends. He almost like literally stood up at one point. Like when with the Captain America, everybody freaked out. I was like, okay, this is cool, but I don't know. They like just being with an audience there, and they were freaking out so much. It like made it.
Dude, that's crazy.
It like made it better, but
Yeah.
it was like I never had a theater experience like that with like super fans around me.
Actually, now that you said that, I remember watching a movie, and it was I really embarrassed Idanes and Genesis, because
What did you do that you got them embarrassed?
okay, so we're watching the movie, right? And I don't know if you remember the movie with what's his name? He's the guy that does the Fockers, like the movie.
Meet the fuckers.
Meet
Ben
the Fockers.
Stiller?
No.
The main
Robert De
guy
Niro.
with
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah, Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
So remember that he did a movie that he was a magician or whatever.
Yeah. Yes,
Remember
I know.
Okay,
Is
so
is it called like The Magician or something?
no, it's like them, and like they're so stupid, and then he does some kind of magic trick, and then he I remember they're like with all these poor kids, and remember that one scene.
That is such an odd movie. Yes.
Bro.
Yeah.
And that's like what was it? They started killing somebody in the like they doing the report or whatever they're talking, and they're fighting. I think it is over a freaking I don't know like a chicken, and they try to kill it or something, or they just kill it in front of the thing and they just eat it. Like, oh, nobody's hungry or something, and somebody's eating a rock. I don't remember exactly what it was. I just remember that everybody was laughing, and it made it so much funnier because everybody was laughing on the theater. I watched it, and I was laughing, and I couldn't contain myself. Like the funny part had passed, and I was still like, and then Genesis and Idanes were like, oh my God, shut up. And I
Oh,
was
you
like,
were that
I
guy.
can't stop.
You were that guy in the theater.
Bro, I was yelling, bro, and everybody was like looking back and stuff, and I just couldn't stop.
That is
So
funny.
yeah, that's my thing. Like that was my time where being in the movie theater because everybody was laughing because the scene was super funny as well. It made me go crazy. So yeah, I enjoyed that.
That's the one that they put him in a glass box and like up
yes,
in the air.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So at the beginning, you see how they're doing some missionary work. I think it is.
Okay.
And then there's poor kids in the back, and they're like, yeah, everybody's fed. We give them food, and then
Like, they
one
don't
of them
want
is
your
so
food.
hungry
Yeah,
they
yeah,
take
yeah.
out like a machete
And they just cut- yep.
and just
Yeah,
kills
yeah.
something. I think it is. Oh no, it kills. You know what it is? Oh, we come over here and we bring magic to these kids. So instead of bringing them food, they bring them like magic, and they do a magic trick. And I remember, you see how one of them, it's like I think it's like a bird or whatever, and the bird start flying. I think the bird's on the floor, and one of the kids stick out a machete, grabs the bird, and kills it or something like that
Yeah,
eat it. That's how hungry they were, something like that. So I just thought that was hilarious.
That is ridiculously funny. Yes. Yeah. No. That's in one of my opinions. Since talking about impactful, the only one that I have felt like a negative impact, like into this day, he created like a phobia about specifically nails, was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not the one from like the 1970 something.
Is it like the kids are going on vacation?
It was like in the in the desert. Like no.
Yeah, they're going
They
to a
start
house.
like driving.
Yeah.
In the desert, they pick
What's
someone.
it called, though?
They pick a girl.
Yeah.
They pick a girl. I'm gonna close it like 1 second.
Okay.
I'm just gonna finish this. Yeah. So they're driving to pick up a girl. The girl is like she seemed like I think they raped her. Whatever. Something else happened. They get to this house, and the girl literally tells them, "Don't go to the house. Like you're going the same route that I'm just leaving." And they were not listening to her. They were like, "You kind of need help." She takes out a gun, blows her head off, inside of the car with them, and they still get to the place. They get the girl out. They spend the night. That's the place where the massacre, the dude from Texas Chainsaw Massacre is. And there's a scene that they are like in the bottom of on a basement, and the girl is like literally running away from the dude, and she managed to like either escape or something. And I guess the guy is about to like bring her back up from the basement, and she goes like this. She's trying to hold on to the wall. And as she's going up, like her nails, you see them, and she starts scratching the wall. And all of a sudden, like, you see when the nails completely peel off. Bro, it was nasty. Like, that I call gruesome. Now, ever since then, any kind of movie that they talk about, like, nails, or you see, like, somebody torturing and they grab, like,
You think of
the
that?
pincers and, like, they grab the nail.
Yeah.
Movies nowadays, they don't even show you when they peel off the nail. They just make like sounds and they show you, and that's it. But yeah, that movie changed me, and it wasn't a movie. Ever since then, I don't.
Since it's been different since then.
Yeah.
Different men.
Yeah, like I look at your nails and I'm like, take care of them.
Called you nails, bro. Otherwise, lose them.
Oh, you will lose them. Yes. Well, all good things come to an end. Thank you for watching again. We're trying to make this more consistent, more on time, every week, every time. Press or smash the like button, subscribe, share, do as you please. Leave a comment. Tell us, Godwin or
Evans.
Mike Evans. You know,
Yeah.
that's what we're here for. Thank you again, Leslie, for stopping by.
Boom.
Dariel, we love you. Glad to have you here again. Until next time, everyone.
They can't see me, but I'm making signs.
Yeah, he's still throwing some gang signs over there. Like, yo, what's up?
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you.
All right.